Hi, it's me, the flirty skeptic. So I'm gonna continue playing some Lil Guardsman, so let's get to it.
The Sprawl, news about the war. On the front lines, our homegrown heroes are holding toe-to-toe against the pungent Petradian. But back in the barracks, folks from home and away are signing up to do their
Look how
part.
derpy the horse
You
looks.
might even find the odd Petradian joining our ranks to fight against their own. Go get 'em, soldier. And get 'em once for me. Talk to your local Godshed operator about how you can join the Sprawl Army today. Join the Sprawl Army today.
Great, now we're getting ready for war. That sucks. Hey.
Any questions?
Okay, what are we getting ourselves into today?
Did you see my dad? He was there. He looked okay.
No, I meant questions about the new drafting procedure. It was in the weekly update video.
I don't know what you're talking about. But
You mean the
go on.
propaganda video?
You know what propaganda is?
Yes, I do.
I didn't until I watched that video.
Listen, people are going to come up asking about joining the army. It's your job to decide if they're a good fit, especially considering who else is coming to enlist that day.
Alright.
I thought my job was to decide who to let pass the gate.
That's also your job. This is wartime. You have to do two things now.
Oh, okay.
I wish my dad was here. He'd show me how to get out of doing two things.
Up until now, we've tolerated a 2-star average with you, Guardsmen. Not anymore. We are dancing on a knife's edge here, so now you have to maintain a 2.5-star average,
Uh-oh.
or it's game over.
Wow, things are getting harder now.
Oh, and if you don't draft the right people, we could lose the war. Also game over.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, figuratively or literally?
Both.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So much pressure to put on like a 12-year-old girl. Come on now.
Well, I'm gonna go.
Alright, go.
You're just gonna leave after dropping something that heavy on me?
Yeah.
Fine, I'll stay. We can tutorial some more.
Okay.
Actually, I'm starting to see the appeal of your first plan.
I thought you might. Goodbye, Lil.
Okay. That's fine too. We'll figure it out as we go, guys. I need to save money.
Excuse me, ma'am. Is this the place where a fella could sign up to join that war that's going on?
Sure, but I have to like interview you.
It is. Why? Do you know someone who's looking to sign up?
It's him.
Sure do, ma'am. His name is Elmer John, and you're looking at him. I'm talking about me, ma'am.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I got that.
Alright. What do I need to look for again? Maker food supply. Well, you're a farmer. Let me
Now,
talk
what's
to
a
you.
guy like you doing wanting to fight in a war like this?
I fight for one thing and one thing only. My one and only love, Glory Ann.
Okay.
That's very heroic, I guess. This Glory Ann, is she your sweetheart?
She sure is.
And does Glory Ann feel the same way about you?
She sure does. At least, I thought she did.
What do you mean? I'm gonna hit you with truth spray.
I can't believe Glory Ann would do me wrong like she done me, and be caught in the arms of another man.
Oh no.
I guess I could have talked to her about it, but the minute I saw her and that lug Bosco together, I jumped to the first conclusion in my head and left town to do the first thing I thought of doing. Was this the right thing to do? Yes, it's Glory Ann that did the wrong thing.
Yeah, she did do the wrong thing, but I don't know if joining the war is the answer. Let's talk.
Dish the details, Elmer. What happened?
Well, you see, ma'am, how it is like... It's like this, you see. It all happened this way, it was.
What?
Elmer, faster with the dishing.
I'm sorry, ma'am. It's just all too painful to talk about. We were engaged to be married, and I caught her in the arms of another man.
I already
my
know that.
neighbor Bosco.
How dare she?
I know!
So you're heartbroken and running away to war?
Exactly.
You're gonna get yourself killed. Best of luck to those becoming responsible for drafting individual for service on the front lines. Remember, there's always more than meets the eye, and although it may seem like sending more people to the fray is the right idea, that's not always the case. I don't know. I'm gonna deny it. I'm sorry.
don't think I can, in good conscience, send you to the front, Elmer. Go home, find Glorianne, and talk to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I was making one of those, hasty decisions I always make.
Alright,
I'll
back
go home and see my Glorianne, who I caught in the arms of another man, and I'll make the biggest apology banner anybody ever saw.
Don't do that.
What's an apology banner?
It's the easiest way to say you're sorry. So long, ma'am. You take care now. Glorianne, I'm a-comin'.
What's wrong with people here? Yeah, there's no way he would have survived.
Ah, it's
Hey,
you
it's
again. I remember you, the miserable wretch who saw to me the last time I came to this repulsive, simmering carbuncle of a city.
I remember you too. You're that unpleasant, obnoxious Ebenezer Scrooge knockoff.
Yeah,
Yes, we have met.
what she said. Why are you here?
It is my intention to go straight to the bank of the sprawl and have my substantial monies removed from this sinking barge of a city before the banks are overrun, or worse, sacked. Mr. Dunn just needs to hear my confirmation number, and I will have my fortune sheltered in a more rich people-friendly nation.
I don't know, I don't trust you from last time. What would happen to the BS without you?
Most likely, BS will fall in one great lump. Perhaps enough people will continue to buy into BS, but as far as I'm concerned, the people here were up to their necks in BS anyway.
We're still talking about the bank, right?
Okay, keep talking to me.
You can't let the bank fail. We need that BS money to make sure the city doesn't fall.
Yeah, talk to me.
You should have thought of that before convincing the princess to turn down that delightful Prince Phineas.
I'm sorry.
Is there anything I can say to change your mind?
He doesn't give a shit about the children. The goblins.
There is only one goblin I think of, and I think of him constantly. Whelp. Not that it is any of your business in the slightest, but that photo was taken of me and Whelp in happier times.
Oh. Where is he? No, I know where he's at.
Where is he now?
That rotten court jester / dungeon keeper had the audacity to offer that useless goblin a job. Now he's gone. Whelp, so beautifully useless.
Alright, let's see if I can fix this.
This is the dungeon of Malcolm the Great?
Hey.
Just read the cards!
Oh, okay. This is the dungeon of Malcolm the Great. May I take a message?
Wait, who is this?
Who is this?
Lil.
It's me.
Oh, Lil! It's me, Whelp!
Hey, Whelp.
I thought so. Listen, there's someone here I think would like to speak with you. Go ahead.
Whelp, is it really you?
Aw.
It is, Your Grace.
Whelp, I never thought I'd see you again.
Well, we are on the phone.
How are you?
So
Have you been
stupid.
treated poorly?
Have you been treated poorly?
No one ever treated me as poorly as you, sir.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I miss you, Whelp.
I miss you too, sir.
Oh, this is so stupid.
Come, run away with me. We can leave this war behind us and start again with all of my money.
Sir, I never cared a jot for your money. I only wanted to be with you.
Oh my god.
Oh, Whelp, my heart sings. No matter what happens to me
So
now,
stupid.
I will dedicate my remaining life to you.
Oh, it's so sweet.
What about your remaining money?
I'll donate it to the poor. Just kidding, but I won't take it away with me today.
Nice.
Good enough. Get in there and reunite with your friend.
I did a good thing today. I reunited an abusive old man with his goblin. I did great. Hi, lady.
Where is he? Where's that meek little slunk of a man?
I don't know who you're talking about.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Did a hopelessly heartbroken fella by the name of Elmer John come by this way? Spouting a crazy notion like running off and joining the army?
As a matter of fact, he
Yeah,
did.
he did. I sent his ass back.
Oh, Elmer John, what have you done? Tell me, did you allow that fool to throw his life away over nothing?
I didn't.
don't know if I'm allowed to tell you or not.
I have to know if you sent him off to war, because if you didn't send him, then I'd like you to send me to get as far away from that fool as possible.
Oh. Okay. I mean, I still think that's a stupid reason. But how capable are you?
I take it you're Glory Ann.
That's me, Glory Ann.
The same Glory Ann that was caught in the arms of another man?
It's not what it looked like. And if Elmer John had stuck around for more than a second, I could have explained that to him.
So what happened?
And you're sick of these lunk-headed men getting all hot and bothered and making hasty decisions over something that could have been settled by a rational conversation?
Yeah.
Exactly.
But it probably looks bad. So what happened? Okay, keep talking, lady.
Even if that
I'm
fool
invested.
Elmer John is drafted as well, and he's there waiting for me with his big dumb eyes and his cutie pie dimples, it won't matter. He won't be able to smooth talk his way back into my heart after doing something so stupid like running off and joining the war. At this point, it doesn't matter if you let him in or not. Either way, I've made up my mind.
Okay.
Love that fierce determination. But you really don't want to know if he was drafted? What if he's at home waiting for you with a big old apology banner that says, "I'm a fool, take me back"?
Yeah.
He's run out of apology banners this time. Him and his suspicious mind. Not to mention the wartime measures prohibiting the sale of fabric for such frivolities.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know if I should, like, decline her or not. Okay, what are your intentions, lady? Do you
It
know how
all
to fight?
started when that big loud Bosco from 2 houses over came round like he always does to try to court me again. I explained to him that Elmer John had asked for my hand and that I had said yes. And then Bosco explodes and says he's gonna smash Elmer's head like a jug. So I lunged at Bosco to hold him back. The big brute! That's what Elmer saw, and the next thing I know, he's crying about going off to war.
Alright, I'm not sending you to war. I'm going to deny you. I need capable fighters, not a stupid romance. This is war.
Now, I'm not doing this because I drafted Elmer John and I'm trying to keep you apart.
I understand.
And I'm not doing this because I didn't draft him and I want you two to be together.
Understood.
I'm doing this because I don't think you fully thought this through. I'm denying your recruitment into the army.
Yeah, go fix your relationship issues, like, over there.
I guess I was acting a little hot under the collar there for a minute. I should go home and talk things over with Elmer and...
Yeah, go ahead.
Wait. Now will you tell me? What happened to him? Did he get drafted into the war?
No.
I didn't send him to the front. I think you'll find he'll be waiting for you when you get home. Big ol' apology banner and all.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, go talk. I'm looking for someone to actually fight. Hey. The goblin approaches whistling a happy tune.
Oh, hello, Lil. Isn't it an absolutely beautiful day? Sun's shining, birds chirping. Why, a gobbo could almost sing about it.
Alright. Hey.
Nice to see you again.
You too.
So what do you want?
I'm just coming from a conference of GLA members from different nations looking to help each other out.
The
Okay.
GLA sounds like it's thriving.
It sure is. We made some major inroads with a sympathetic group of Petrardian miners. They've offered to dig tunnels that will bring food to the sprawl without anyone knowing.
Oh, that's good.
I hope we can get these plans to Queen Desdemona for her stamp of approval. Then we can get things underway.
I feel like they mentioned something about food. Do I take it? Okay.
You should take these to the Queen.
I'm on my way there now.
Alright, yeah, I'm glad I didn't confiscate it. Alright, any individuals or groups coming from outside of the sprawl who will burden our meager food supply are to be carefully vetted, like with one item. Alright, I'm gonna call Stryker.
Those tunnel plans to increase our food supplies are exactly the kind of outside-the-box thinking we need. Let him in.
Okay.
The city's best and brightest will go over the map, and construction will begin in no time. We have food.
Perfect.
We have food. Well done, Guardsman.
That's good. All right, you're in. That's all I needed. Get in there.
Lil, it is always a pleasure.
Same to you, little
Julian,
guy.
I hope you have a fantastic day.
Do you really mean that?
I do.
I sincerely do. Keep up the great work, friend.
Thanks, Lil. You're one of the good ones.
I try. The tunnel plans are underway. Soon there will be more food for the people of the sprawl. Well done. I'm doing really good. I'm so happy.
Hey, Lil. Listen, I wanted to say I know things must be tough for you with Hamish out on the front lines and...
Okay, thanks.
Thanks for checking in. I appreciate it, Cecil. I'm doing all right.
That's good to hear. If you ever need someone to talk to, you know where to find me.
I'm fine. Thanks.
I'm actually not sure I do know where to find you.
Oh, well, normally it would be at the barracks, but for the foreseeable future, I'll be running security for Her Majesty Queen Desdemona.
Nice.
After you finish your shift, Her Majesty and the Royal Consort have asked to see you.
Okay. Oh, why? Do you know?
Why does Her Majesty want to see me?
She's meeting with some high-ranking member of the Mages Guild to discuss battle strategy. To be honest, the guild hasn't been very supportive of how Her Majesty has handled things.
I mean, I'm literally a child. Why do you need me there?
She was looking for a bit of backup and wanted you specifically.
Okay. A 12-year-old?
Well, she can
Perfect.
count on me. I hope.
I hope so too. The fate of the sprawl may rest in your hands.
Are you serious? I'm only 12.
It always does, Cecil. I'll see you after my shift.
Great. Thanks, Lil. And if you write your dad, tell him we all wish him well.
All right, I will. Thanks.
I will. I know he'd love to hear it. See you later, Cecil.
My dad's an idiot, but I'm nice. A familiar group of black-clad folks approached the shed, weeping and moaning. Oh, it's the crying people again. Who died now?
You must help us, child.
What do you need, lady?
We have been left without shelter. It's awful.
Oh crap! I don't know what to do.
Scarborough has fallen.
What do I do? Alright, let's see. After months of the siege, the Sprawl's resources, namely its food, have reached a new dangerous low. If a guard discovers any means to improve our dwindling food supply, you are to contact either myself or Lieutenant Stryker. Failure to contact leadership will be reflected on your star ranking. Alright, so what's the problem? Talk to me first.
The Duchy of Scarborough has been under constant siege for the majority of the war.
Those bastards!
Quite. We finally had to flee. We couldn't stand it any longer. We've been without food for days.
Oh crap, okay.
Yes, everyone is rather hungry.
I
I'm
believe
so
it.
sorry to hear that you've had to flee your home. I can't imagine how hard that must have been.
Thank you, child. I'm a duchess without a duchy.
We have rather a lot of refugees that need your help and your food desperately.
Oh, that's not good. I probably have to decline them. I'm gonna call Stryker.
I spent a summer growing up in Scarborough. What happened there is a crying shame.
Uh-huh.
While our food supplies remain dangerously low, with the tunnel operation unlocked thanks to you, we should just be able to feed everyone, including these refugees. You may let them in.
Alright.
However, with groups like this, you have to make sure criminals aren't infiltrating the sprawl, hiding in plain sight.
Okay.
If things were different, we'd give you time to interview them individually. But things aren't different. So do your best, and don't mess up.
Fine. Alright, I'm gonna check if you have some illegal substances. Oh, he has something.
What you got there?
This? Oh, it's just a letter. From me aunt.
Mind if I read that?
Yep.
Let's see. La la la, late at night while no one is awake. Blah blah blah. Lower the drawbridge and we will invade. Ba ba ba.
No.
Long live Prince Phineas?
Sorry, I had to decline you
Care
guys.
to explain?
All right, I did it. I lowered the bridge and let those...
Let those what?
Bastards? Right, those bastards. I let them in. It was me. Oh, you sneak.
My gosh, you always have traitors in your group.
Banished from the court of Scarborough.
Prince Phineas was right. Soon the entire sprawl will fall to the might of the kingdom of Petrard. Oh, go away.
Yeah, for real. Don't trouble these people. Now we have one less person in the group.
Guardian.
I know. I have an eye for
Listen,
detail.
I'm just doing my job.
And that's how you x-ray your
Actually,
way
I
to
don't.
success.
I'm an idiot.
Excellent
Perfect.
line, milady.
But that was... Oh, never mind.
I didn't
Even
hear
with
what you
that
said.
settled, I'm still not sure what to do with these people.
I would let them in. The lady said it was fine. We have one less guy.
Bless you, dear child.
Yes, thanks awfully. As I said, we are incredibly hungry.
There should be enough food for your people. We have a new plan to bring more into the sprawl.
Regardless, you are a hero in the history of Scarborough. If our lands are ever restored to us.
I hope so. Bye, lady. Bye, mister. You did the right thing in a previous turn. You unmasked a traitor and you were kind to refugees. 4 stars. I am doing great. 4 stars all around. Give me a raise. Throw money at me. Hi, sir. You look like you want to fight.
enlist?
Right with me.
You're there. Here.
Then what are you
Hi
waiting
there.
for? Sign me up already.
I need
The
to,
name
like,
is
interview you.
Bosco.
Alright, let's,
I heard that lily-livered runt Elmer John came by this way, and I want to catch up with him so I can smash his head like a jug.
but you can, smash some heads in battle. Alright, talk to me.
You're just the kind of guy we're looking for. But I'll need more than just a first name to sign you up.
Houlihan.
Oh,
Okay,
that sounds like a
Bosco
battling
Houlihan.
name.
And last thing, why do you want to smash Elmer's head like a jug?
Because he's a fool.
Yeah, sure, he's a fool. I believe
I
it.
trust it's common practice to go around smashing people's heads like jugs where you're from?
Only if they're dumb enough to run away from a quality dame like Glory Ann.
That is true. Alright, talk to me.
So to be clear, you're mad that he ran away from Glory Ann?
Yes.
Because you wouldn't run away from Glory Ann if she wanted you.
Yes.
Yes.
But she's made it clear that she doesn't.
This little drama is wrapping up quite nicely.
It will once I smash Elmer John's head like a jug.
I believe
You must have smashed a lot of jugs in your day.
Yes, my father was a jugsmith, and I hated him.
Perfect.
Jugsmith.
Hate.
It's a real thing.
Okay. Alright, let's see. I think you would be great. One more
Why are you
conversation.
stalling? Let me through. I want to go join the army so I can...
Smash Elmer's head like a jug. Yeah, I got it.
No. Well, yes, but I want to join the army so I can find my place. My purpose. Glory Ann doesn't want me. I have to come to terms with that.
Alright, perfect.
Maybe in the army I can find some brotherhood. Some kinship with other people who maybe have signed up for the same reasons as me. A broken heart. And a desire to break heads. Like jugs.
Yep.
That was
This is perfect.
surprisingly deep, Bosco Houlihan.
I like
Thank
you.
you. Now let me at that rascal Elmer John and I'll tear him apart like an old hat.
First it was jugs,
Beautiful.
now it's old hats.
Alright. I like you. I think you would be great. My first draft. This is great. You fit
Listen,
right
Buster,
in.
we need you.
My name is Bosco,
I know.
but
But
Listen, Bosco, we need you.
Okay, good. Look out, Elmer John. I'm coming to smash your head like a jug.
Perfect.
Yeah, go get him, if he's there. Honestly, I forget what I did with him.
Yep. Wow, I did great. Let's see how I did. Oh my gosh. The first time I got everything. Yay. Oh, I made money. I got them all right. Look at that. Look at that. Perfect. I'm getting better. I love this. And I made money. I want to have the night shift again, because I'm the perfect strategist. 12-year-old girl, am I right? I know exactly what to do. I played the Fire Emblems. Alright.
Which is exactly why we must start using them immediately.
The risk is too great.
We need more time to study the long-term repercussions.
A luxury we can ill afford.
Your Majesty, Lil has arrived.
Hi, it's me, the 12-year-old girl.
Thank you, Cecil. Lil, thank goodness you're here. I've got a problem.
And what's that problem?
You have an opportunity, Your Highness.
You know Tyronius Athanatos, I believe.
I've had the pleasure, I guess.
Yes, I remember this little guardsman.
Hi, it's me again.
And Dr. B. Have you met Dr. Beatrix von Matterhorn, Lil?
Yes, I have. Yes.
I have. She works at the hole in the ground by the edge of town.
Yes, I mean, it's an archaeological dig site, but yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, she's the one who gave me the chronometer 3000 on my first day.
Ah, so she does have access to power crystal technology. I might have known.
Wait.
So what?
Lil has had access to power crystal technology this whole time? Maybe it's not as dangerous as we imagined. She seems fine.
Yeah, let's just throw
We
caution.
don't know that. It's still
at the
too
wind,
early.
whatever.
How long can we wait? How many brave soldiers of the Sprawl must give their lives before we use the tools we have available?
Let me fill you in on what's going on here. The Mages Guild feels that if they had access to power crystals, they could hold back the enemy and maybe even win the war outright.
Okay.
Okay, so why don't they go buy some? I know a guy in an alley. You know what? I'm gonna stop there. It's starting to sound weird.
They want all the crystals. Access
That's
to every
kinda
dig
weird.
site and existing stockpile in order to amplify their power.
The good doctor could simply give us the blueprints. Or better yet, the working model the child has in her possession. This would allow our research to flourish in no time.
Dr. Beatrix feels that there are too many unknown variables to use it safely on a larger scale.
Yeah.
The Mages Guild is and always has been reckless. There's no way I'm handing my research over to you. Not until I see the full effects on my human test guinea pig here.
I also like mages, but I don't like this guy. I don't trust him.
Yeah. Wait, what?
We both
I'm a
knew what this
human
was.
guinea pig.
Well, Lil, you've been using power crystals at the guard shed. What do you think? Are they too dangerous?
I don't know. I mean, I did see that devil.
They are way too dangerous. I use the chronometer 3000 under very specific circumstances. You start manipulating time out there in the everyday world, who knows where it could lead?
Yeah.
Spoken like a scientist. Do you have a master's degree?
No.
How many times do I have to tell you people? I'm 12.
Thank you for your counsel. I always appreciate having multiple opinions when it comes to big decisions.
Yeah, that's
I have
good.
made up my mind. Dr. B will continue to oversee Lil's progress with the chronometer 3000, and it will stay out of the hands of the Mages Guild until we can be certain that it is safe to use in this war.
If the mage was different, maybe I would have trusted him a bit more, but I don't trust him at all.
Then at least allow the guild access to the crystal reserve for the sake of the Sprawl's future.
For the time being, the reserve shall remain under my control.
Good job, Queen.
For the time being.
My decision
Just
is
a
final,
moment.
Tyronius. You will find that I am not as easily swayed by you as my father was.
Oh, that's good. Let me talk to you.
I'm just here to support my lady love. This choice has been eating her up inside.
Okay.
It's an important decision, and I want to do anything I can to help.
Good for you.
I think she made a good choice. With you, I mean.
Yeah, she did. She seems happy.
Thanks for your insight, Lil.
I'm sorry to keep putting you in this position.
Yeah. You guys are putting too much pressure on me. I'm only a child.
I'm glad calmer heads prevailed. At least for now.
That's good. Can I talk to him?
Why the princess listens to you, I will never understand.
Same. I don't know why anyone listens to me. I'm 12.
It's like you're the only two people in the Dead Mums Club. My mother's terrible. That should count for something.
I'm sorry.
Hopefully your words will not sway Desdemona on future matters.
It probably will. I feel like I am the main character, and you're not, so let me look at that map. There's Fireball Canyons, Kaldar, and of course Petrard, Marvog, and the Sprawl, smack dab in the middle.
Hey, you spoke well today, Lil.
Thanks.
One more message for you today. I was instructed to tell you to head over to Malcolm's to meet the advisors. Good luck.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, did the troll leave? Oh, he probably got freed. Open.
What I don't understand is why would they have summoned her to a meeting without us there? Where's the fun in that?
She doesn't like you guys.
Without at least one of us there.
And we all know it should have been me.
You really believe that, don't you?
When it comes down to the serious, important things that affect this kingdom, I think they'd rather take advice from the strategic mind of a ranking military officer, rather than the 2 cents of a goofy, hopped-up lunatic with questionable taste in fashion, or a lousy court jester.
I agree with her.
Ouch! We were both in the firing line on that one.
Well, all that being said, you still weren't asked to join said quorum, but she was.
Yep, I'm special.
And she is here.
Yep, I'm right here.
What?
Hi.
She is here. She's here. She's here. Lil is here. I really have to work on my subtlety.
Ah, Lil, you're here. We heard you got summoned to talk to the Queen and her new choice of partner for some kind of special quorum.
Yeah.
How was it? Was it boring? What kind of boring things did they talk about while you were there? Tell us.
I kind of don't want to. I'll tell you. I shouldn't say. I don't really trust them.
I think if they wanted you
weren't
to know
invited,
what they
then
talked
no.
about at the meeting, they would have invited you.
She won't tell us anything. She's as useless as you two are.
Oh, I definitely won't tell you anything now.
I take offense to that.
It's not my fault.
Offense to what? Sorry, I got distracted.
Can I go now?
You're dismissed.
Alright, bye. Yeah, I kind of don't trust them anymore. She's in charge, and I think they're upset because they used to be kind of in charge, and not anymore. I'm gonna go to the Twisted Sisters Tavern. Hey, ladies.
Lil, how goes the Battle of the Southern Gate?
It goes.
Same old. How are things around here holding up?
Great. Business is better than ever. Something about war and the idea of impending doom really gets people out to the bar.
That's good.
That's good?
You bet it
Drinking
is. If
away
this
their
keeps up,
sorrows.
we'll finally be able to get this place up to code.
Then we can get rid of the rats.
That is a problem.
We don't have rats. I mean, we do, but technically they have us.
Ew.
Turns out they own the building and we just rent from them.
Oh.
But if we make enough money, we can buy out from under them. As far as landlords go, they aren't the worst.
Okay.
I could do without all the hissing.
Hey, that reminds me. Lil, you got a letter in the mail.
Okay, give it to me.
How did that Never mind. A letter? From who?
From Hamish.
Oh, my
A
dad?
letter from Dad? Gimme.
It's kind of nice not having him around.
Hey, Sweet Pea.
Hey,
How's
Sweet
everything
Pea.
back home?
Oh.
I'm doing okay here. I've gotten to know a lot of the guys. Then when they don't come back from battle, I get the chance to get to know a few more.
Oh.
I miss you. I know you might be scared right now, but don't be.
I'm not.
It'll take tougher stuff than this little war to do in your old dad.
I shouldn't be mean.
Please let me know that you're all right. Or even if you're not. I need to hear how you're doing.
I'm doing great.
I love you, Lil. Dad.
Fine, I'm not gonna be an asshole.
Love you too, Dad. But what should I write back to him? If I tell him things are tough here, he might worry and get distracted in battle. But if I tell him I'm doing well, he might feel like I don't need him and then get distracted in battle. He's easily distracted. Oh boy, neither answer seems right.
I feel
Are
like
you talking to me?
No one's talking to you. I feel like if it was my actual dad, I would be honest with him, but because he's in war, I don't want to tell him any bad news, so I'm gonna keep it positive. I don't care if he thinks I don't need him. Eventually I have to fly out of the nest. What was the thing? Yeah, no take backsies. I'm gonna tell him I'm fine.
There, that should do it. Hey Arda, mind making sure this gets to where it needs to go?
Sure thing, Lil.
Let's see.
We're all thinking of your dad, Lil.
I know. Oh, it's the gambling guy.
Well, if it isn't my old pal Lil.
Hey.
Oh, so now you remember me.
Always did, kiddo. Just had to play it cool while at my legitimate place of business. My former legitimate place of business, that is.
Oh, what happened?
Oh no, what happened?
Tough to say, kid. Could have been any number of things. Change in management, downsizing on account of the war.
Oh, I see.
It was probably the illegal gambling operation you were running out of the concession stand.
Tough to say, kid. Regardless, I'm here on official bookie business. I've come to collect a debt from Hamish.
What?
Sounds about right. How much does he owe you?
Oh,
30
I can't
gold,
stand Hamish.
and I've got the marker to prove it.
Hey, I earned that.
And so did I. Pleasure doing business with you, kiddo. But hey, I'm not all bad. I hate to take a young kid's pocket money so heartlessly.
This is why I'm always broke, is because of my dad. That's why I don't miss him.
Doesn't seem that way.
Hate to take it without giving them a chance to win it back, that is.
Fredo, no gambling.
No gambling.
I'm not gambling.
No gambling, Fredo.
No gambling, just talking. Listen, the Sprawl Brawlers are playing out of town today, and they got the game on that there TV.
Okay.
Tell you what I'll do. You pick who wins, and I'll give you your 30 gold back. If you don't, I keep it. How does that sound to you?
That sounds like gambling.
Yeah.
No gambling.
I ain't hearing a no here. Which team do you want to hear about? Now, this team is really something. The owner fired all the players and hired his extended family to play for the team. I'm talking cousins in the outfield, aunties on the pitch, and even his great-great-uncle is playing the fourth-stop swing. Never seen a team bicker so much, but when someone insults their mother, they're on. You betting on them?
No.
Which team do you
like
want to
trash.
hear about?
Brawlers.
With most of their star players being drafted in the war, the team was left with the weaklings and rejects even the army wouldn't take.
Oh, wow, that's bad.
What they're lacking in muscle and skill, they are also lacking in technical knowledge of the game. They're squirrely, but they can sometimes pull off a win. You betting on the Brawlers?
No.
Which team do you want to...
I'm gonna go with the family one. Yep.
All right, kid. Your bet is in. Good luck.
This is stupid. I hope I win.
I bet Brawlers fans are sure wishing their star players weren't cannon fodder for an enemy army right about now. Great Uncle Zach, the Falcon's elderly but unstoppable full-stop swing, was just lifted up by his formidable nephews Kron and Lorik, breezing past the Brawlers' warded circle. Despite a nice attempt to unseat the Wiggly Pig, Sprawl's third whacker, Korab, ended up with a face full of mud. Truly grim stuff for the Brawlers. We're down to the final seconds here, folks. The Falcon's first flanksman, Fiona, has taken out her slingshot. She's pulling it back, and she's beamed the glistening gargoyle, and the Fosca Falcons win! Congratulations to the Fosca family on another bloody successful family reunion.
Nice. So I won.
Lucky guess, kid. See you around.
Nah, it was just common sense.
Lil, I'm being discreet. Isla bet me 5 gold that I couldn't steal a bottle of fizzy when Arda's distracted.
How are you planning to do that?
I figure if I wait long enough, one of the rats will bite her and she'll freak out and maybe run around a bit.
Solid
Alright.
plan.
Don't care.
Welcome to Garbies and...
Really? You mean you don't have any left?
I wouldn't have if I didn't hide a few away for my best customer.
Thank
I'm your
you.
only customer.
Oh, that's good.
You were my only customer, but now that I cornered the mage market, I don't know if I'll be able to keep these crystals in stock.
Oh, shit.
Well, the good ones anyway. The mages didn't seem to have too much interest in the cheapo ones.
That would do me some good. Here, buy that. And I'm broke again. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed now.
I think I've done everything I need to do, but
yes, you did. Go to sleep. Reunited with his darling whelp, Grumpkin T. Dankworth was a changed man. Together, the two traveled through Kaldar, sailed Lake Inez, and even summoned in Fireball Canyon. He laughed as he had never laughed in all his days, and their nights were filled with good food and wine, music, and love. They ran holding hands through fields of flowers. On one such sprint, Grumpkin clutched at his chest. Oh no, his heart had overflowed. More accurately, he suffered from a massive heart attack. Try as he might to revive his former master and now true love, Whelp was unable to resuscitate the old man. A simple funeral was held, and the widower, Whelp, counted himself lucky to have ever had such a love as this. As for his substantial riches, they were held by Mr. Dung, head of BS, until such time as Mr. Danksworth's will was read. The old man had donated the entirety of his fortune to the GLA. A small flower garden was built in his honor outside of his headquarters. Wow, I didn't expect that. Thanks to his timely arrival back in the sprawl, Julian was able to prepare a lavish birthday party for his best friend Gary. Every goblin, troll, halfling, cyclops, and mole person who was anyone was there. It was a bright spot in what had otherwise been a dark few months for the sprawl. As a birthday present, Julian gave Gary a pure, unrefined power crystal that he received from the visiting miners. The glint of its unearthly glow reflected in Gary's eyes as he inserted the power crystal into his practice wand. He thanks Julian profusely for this most precious present. It never left his sight from that day on. Oh, that's nice. The next day, Julian presented the plan he was carrying to the city council. These plans detailed an extensive tunnel system to be dug underneath the walls of the sprawl, which would allow food to be secretly and safely moved into the sprawl right under the enemy's nose. After a short period of deliberation, the council realized just how hungry they all were and unanimously approved the plan. Someone will be arriving to start digging the tunnel system soon, but it's all on the up and pretty hush-hush. With new plans for bringing food into the city, working their way through the bureaucracy of the sprawl, there were enough rations for the refugees from Scarborough to eat, and a space was made for them. As the refugee camps springing up and down at the docks, the Duchess was not impressed by her new surroundings. But to be honest, she's a very difficult person to please. Swift justice was visited upon the traitor who lowered the drawbridge of Castle Scarborough in the middle of the night, allowing the enemy to enter and take control of the duchy. The villain was hanged in the town square. Brutal. Certainly, but this is war and it's better to be safe than sorry. Plus, it made for a fine day of entertainment, as there are no video games in the sprawl to keep people amused. Crazy. Alright, send me to my job. Oh, okay. We're gonna battle? Holy crap. Oh. Come on, battle. We're losing. Oh, we won. Good job, Bosco. I thought we were gonna die. The garrison station at the Sprawl Secret Western Food Depot successfully repelled the invading Patradian forces. The Sprawl Reserve's food stores are safe from the enemy's greedy hands and empty stomachs. Good. Bosco's repressed feelings and lifetime of compensating at the gym led him to fight impressively on the battlefield, inspiring all around. Good for him. Elmer John went home and talked things over with Glorianne. They called the engagement back on and got married soon after. Good for them. They're not meant for war. They were like two idiots, like, arguing.
Leading to the highest levels of brutality ever recorded, with the pointless bloodshed sure to scar the psyche of all those involved for years to come. Haunting words from one of the survivors of last night's charity bake sale at the Garden District's Haven for the Elderly. And now, news from the war. The battle for the Western Food Reserve Grotto was successful.
That's
That
good.
is the only detail I have to report. And now,
Okay, good. All right, time to do my thing. Go to work.
Hey, a letter arrived from Dad.
Where? Oh, there? Okay, cool.
Dear Lil, thanks for writing back. Your letter really made my day. Hearing you and everyone back home are doing so well made me sleep easy. So easy, in
That's
fact,
good.
that I missed the morning bugle and was late for roll call.
Oh, God. Dad, you're
Boy,
hopeless.
was I in trouble. And because I wasn't there, I got stuck with mechanic duty for the next big battle.
He's such an idiot.
They say this time it'll be fought in the air, and it's my job to help repair the planes. Don't tell
Do your
anyone,
job right.
but I really don't know what I'm doing. But your grandfather on your mother's side was a master mechanic, and I'll always remember the words he said to me on my wedding day.
What did he say?
If your wife doesn't find you handsome, she better find you handy. So I guess if I investigate each aircraft that comes my way, I'm sure I'll find something to fix, and then help win the battle. Thanks, Granddad. That goes for you, too. If you draft any would-be airmen, make sure there isn't anything on their end that needs fixing first.
Okay.
Anyways, I better go. Draw me a line again, will ya? But this time, maybe don't write such good news. If I get in trouble one more time, who knows what'll happen? Sincerely,
Shut up, Dad.
Dad.
I feel like if I wrote something like honest, like I'm not doing good and all that stuff, he would have stressed out. Regardless, I feel like whatever I choose, you would still get distracted.
I'm so glad he's okay. I'll write him another letter tonight.
Don't. Oh my God. Just say I love you and good luck out there. I got all the answers. Call me now, Malcolm, fortune teller of the stars. Oh, that's interesting. All right, let's get to it. I don't like to use the whip on anybody, unless if I really have to.
Oh, unhand me, you fools! I must be granted entry immediately!
He talks so funny. It's this guy.
Hear ye, hear ye! I have come to relay the terms of the immediate and unconditional surrender of the Sprawl to the Kingdom of Petrod, as dictated by His Royal Highness Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrod.
What?
Prince Phineas, son of King Phineas and Queen Buttermilk, who was daughter of King Fangil, son of Queen Amelia, daughter of King Rupert, son of Queen Talia, daughter of King Salvatore, son of Queen...
Yes, I know who
Shut
he
up.
is. Remember? I told the princess not to marry him, and I'm feeling better about that choice by the second.
Yeah, for real. Okay, what do you want?
Let me in, peasant! Princess Desdemona!
Peasant? Wow, I didn't realize you were royalty.
Are you?
Well, I'm not.
So fuck off.
So that means you are also a peasant, right? And it's Queen
up.
Desdemona now, so put some respect on her name.
Yeah.
Very well. Let me in, person of equal social standing. Queen Desdemona will want to hear what I have to say.
What do you have to say?
This guy comes from a hostile enemy nation. I'm not sure I'm buying what he's selling.
I don't think you were talking to me, but you're wrong. I'm selling the straight goods.
I don't trust you.
It is my intention to divulge the top secret battle plans I have been made privy to the Queen in exchange for food for my people. We are starving, and if the Sprawl can help us, I will be sure to help you end this conflict to the best of my abilities.
I don't know, sounds good. Alright, let me ask for royal advice. Alright, let me ask, Ash.
Terms of immediate and unconditional surrender, is it? Let them in, but make sure you know exactly what is on their mind. You know what they say, keep your enemies close, and your friends so close you're practically kissing.
Oh my gosh, I never
Is
heard
that
that
what
one.
they say?
They don't.
Sure is, and I should know. I have a lot of friends.
Oh, wow.
With that philosophy, I'm not surprised.
Go.
Thank you. Hopefully this exchange of food for information will help put an end to this bloody war.
Hopefully. Get out of here. Having heard their true intentions, you let them in. Now it's up to the queen and other people above your pay grade. Oh, interesting.
Ahoy, child manning the gate.
Hi there.
Ahoy! Adult in a basket?
Ha ha! I like your spirit. I am here to enlist in Her Majesty's Air Force.
That's cool. Okay. So, what brings you
Once
here?
inflated, my grand contraption shall sail high above the clouds. First, I will destroy the enemy air force, and then it will take me no time at all to traverse the entire world at that altitude.
Okay.
Wow, that sounds so cool. Traverse the entire world? In what exactly?
Why, it's a balloon, of course. When inflated to almost bursting, this ball will carry me up into the sky, keeping myself inside this wicker basket aloft. Simple science.
Wow.
Is this like an air balloon or just a normal basket? I don't know air balloons go to war. I need help.
He doesn't seem like the type to win us an air battle. Seems more like the adventure tourism wannabe type. Then again, beggars can't be choosers. If you can guarantee that his hot air ball will function properly, draft him. Otherwise, this is not Royal Air Force material.
Okay, so I'm not sold.
I first read about the floating ball machine in a book about a chap going around the world in 80 days. Julie Goblin Vernon, I think his name was. This was many years ago, mind you, so I figure doing the same in 79 days should be a piece of cake. A new record, I'd wager.
But I don't think that's like war material.
Of course. All that depends on whether or not you help win the upcoming air battle first, right?
Obviously. That is definitely my top priority.
That doesn't sound like a top priority.
I have doubt.
I'm gonna say no. I'm sorry, sir. I don't need you dying.
Alas. Now I will never prove myself to those bastards at the Royal Academy Club who doubted me. Instead of glory in the air, I shall retire to the countryside.
Go retire. War sucks.
Perhaps if I lay low and gather stamps from across the globe, I can convince them that I did in fact make my grand journey and traveled around the world in 79 days.
Then go do that. Why do you need to be in a war?
Good luck on your weird side quest.
Bye. Get out of here. Oh, hey, it's that guy.
Hey, I remember you.
Really? Most people don't. Regardless, I am here today on behalf of Catering Corp regarding our services and food management. We are prepared to oversee the appropriate distribution of the Sprawl's food rations up until the time when this war is resolved in favor of either side.
Okay.
Very heroic of you to volunteer aid.
The proposed services rendered come with a detailed budget and a projected ROI.
Less heroic.
Alright, although their proposal for addressing our little food shortage problem was rushed through council without their scrutiny or approval, please extend my associate from Catering Corp every possible courtesy, and don't trouble yourself too terribly with the nature of the plan. Nothing to see here, as they say. I don't know. I'm always a little suspicious. Should I call?
Oh, goody! I've been expecting the Catering Corp to arrive with a plan to aid us with the food shortage crisis. It's said to be a good, solid plan, and a little more. And that's all I need to hear. Let him in at once so we can begin to address this population growth problem once and for all.
I thought it was a food ration problem.
Tomato, tomato.
Okay. Let me talk to
It
you.
has come to our attention that the food rations are being severely mismanaged. If this trend is allowed to continue, the Sprawl will be completely out of food in a week.
Are you sure your numbers are correct?
Of course our numbers are correct. All we do is numbers. We eat, sleep, and breathe numbers.
Okay.
Sounds like you take this pretty seriously. You must really enjoy cooking.
Cooking has nothing to do with it. This is all about cold, hard facts, which coincidentally is the temperature and consistency of our food.
That was the food at the wedding. Alright. I'm letting you in. I had to have 3 stars, not 2.
You may enter, and do your best to help us with our food crisis.
Thank you. We at Catering Corp know that you and your general population are going to enjoy eating Soylent Beige nutrient bars as much as we enjoyed making them.
Oh, thanks. Sounds great. Ooh. Congratulations. You helped with the food shortage crisis. However, it comes at a terrible, terrible cost, but you helped with the food shortage crisis. I'm rewinding. It's never happened. gonna try this.
I feel compelled to verbally dictate Catering Corp's food rationing plan. Item 1. All individuals above the weight of 71.6 kilograms will be allowed a single 14.7 gram ration of Soylent Beige nutrient. Item 2. Anyone below 71.6 kilograms will be restricted to food scraps and or edible waste, either begged or foraged.
Oh.
Item 3. Individuals below 71.6 kilograms who succumb to hunger will be collected and repurposed into said Soylent Beige nutrient bars in order to sufficiently feed the remaining individuals above the weight of 71.6 kilograms. So concludes Catering Corp's extremely efficient plan to solve the Sprawl's extreme food shortage crisis.
Collected and
Holy crap.
repurposed into Soylent Beige nutrient bars? Oh my god! I've got to tell everybody! Soylent Beige is people!
Not just people, it could be goblins or ogres as well.
Oh crap. Oh no. I'm arresting you.
So I definitely have to send you to jail, knowing what I now know.
No, you don't. Listen, when Soylent Beige hits the streets, it's going to be in short supply, initiating riots. We can make sure you and your family are well stocked for the future.
No.
No, I don't want to eat nutrient bars made out of people.
Get out of here,
Again,
you cannibal.
not exclusively people. We're open to all creatures.
Just no.
Yeah, get out. Actually, get arrested. You discovered Catering Corp's nefarious plan and stopped it in its track. I mean, people are still starving, but 4 stars. Yeah, that sucks.
What's the holdup? I figured most of you Guardian Defender types would be out fighting on the front lines. Let's move it along. I got a Goblin Ball match to set up.
And you are?
Yeah, who are you?
Albert St. Lush, manager of the Sprawl Brawlers.
Okay. Let's see anything about that. Malcolm.
Picking a card, and we've picked the Magician card. Seems like he's the type of guy who can make things appear out of thin air, like a win for the sorry home team made up of wartime rejects. But if you look close enough, you can always see the strings, or in this case, the syringes. Shake him down for any kind of illicit performance-enhancing drugs.
Okay, thank you.
Then, once you've got him, whip out that decoder ring of yours and turn it into profit. I cannot believe that this late in the game I still have to explain the basics to you.
No. I just wanted to use you for tarot. Alright. Oh, look what you got.
What are these? Don't worry about it, kid. Tools of the trade.
Nah, I'm confiscating these.
So long as the players don't ask any questions about what they're getting, it's totally legit. The secret ingredient is pure basilisk venom. What? You think those on the Milton Marauders ain't doping? You're crazy.
Oh, wow. I'm confiscating this. Alright,
Well, there ain't no way I'm gonna win with these bums now.
And he said something about the decoder ring?
Let me look at those so-called tools of the trade again.
What does it say? The decoder ring somehow reveals that this is a mage-grade power crystal in a powder form. You can reconstitute it by adding water. Add water. Lil spits on the crystal. Cool. Nice. I'm glad I asked Malcolm. Should I arrest him? It's illegal.
What? You can't arrest me. I'm a Goblin Ball legend. Look, can I level with you? I know this will weaken our defenses, but the Sprawl really needs this right now. I really need this right now. And you could probably use this envelope full of gold I've conveniently left for you right there out in the open.
Jail. Bye. Don't bribe me. That shit doesn't work.
Your daddy would be so disappointed how you treated one of his heroes.
I don't give a shit. My daddy's an idiot.
Nah, He's a good, honest man, unlike you. My dad's gonna be real proud of me. Now you're heading to jail.
Bye. It was absolutely the right thing for the sprawl spread thin resources, but now there won't be a Goblin Ball game, and where's the fun in that? You will not be able to visit the arena. I don't care. I don't even go to the arena. Oh, hey, it's my favorite old man.
Echo!
Echo!
Oh my god, what a lame joke.
No, he's awesome.
What is?
That your name is Echo and...
Echo!
I hate myself.
Alright, old man, what brings you here?
What do you want, Echo? And don't you dare say Echo again.
All right, little sister. Chill out. You clearly don't have any of my Peace Blossom left.
No, I don't. I sold it.
What are you doing here?
The Mages Guild are all gathering in the sprawl to discuss our place in the war efforts. Been a long time since we've all been summoned together like this.
Who summoned?
Who summoned you?
The High Council of the Mages Guild summoned their membership by sending a glowing green light into the sky. A sort of signal that tells us we're all needed.
Okay.
I get it. The mage signal. Good thing you were looking up.
You're telling me?
Talk to me again.
The reason I founded the Mages Guild was so that we wouldn't have to all gather together this way. It was a set of guiding principles that all mages would adhere to. So if you knew a mage, you knew what to expect. Kept people from fearing us. Now it looks like some mages want people to fear us. It won't end well.
Wait, how old?
You founded the Mages Guild? Whoa, how old are you?
1685, we carry the 7. Well,
you know what? Never mind.
He's really old.
These power crystals are what changed things. Back in my prime, a mage might see one power crystal in a lifetime, and even then it might not be a particularly powerful one.
Okay.
What they're pulling out of that dig site could open the door to worlds of possibilities, and not necessarily good ones.
Tell me more.
What else do you know about power crystals?
I've got one right here in my robe. This here's my old power crystal. I don't usually carry it around, but with this gathering of the mages, I thought it might come in handy. Of course, it might not. Haven't used it in an awful long time.
Nah, I'm not taking it.
Yeah.
I trust him.
This looks trash.
Oh.
Yeah, there's around a 67% chance it is.
Alright, get in here. He's my buddy. I don't care.
Thanks, Lil. I better get to the Mages Guild. But first, I may stop by the Twisted Sister and grab some grub. Man, have I got a case of the munchies. Rock on, little buddy.
Bye. He's awesome. I love this man. He was here on official guild business. Sure, he's a stoner windbag, but he's good people. He is. He's a good person. A massive, monstrous roar. This could be really good or really bad. Cool.
Whoa! Stand down, Peaches. It's all right. I'm here for the draft. Well, me and Peaches.
That's awesome. Hold on a second.
Dragons. Dragons are tricky. If trained properly and led with a firm hand, they can tip the scales in our favor. If not, they are unpredictable and hard to coordinate a full offensive with.
Okay.
Do you think this dragon is in capable hands, equipped with the proper tools?
Let's find out. Okay.
You can communicate with
Peaches. Uh-huh. She's really good at taking direction. Sometimes.
Okay.
I'm still getting the hang of
Wait,
it.
sometimes?
Your dragon's name is Peaches?
No, that's not the problem. It's control, stupid.
I didn't name her. She chose it.
Okay, cool.
She chose Peaches?
That's
Yep.
not important.
We tried Ragnar for a while.
Peaches roars with disapproval.
But she really prefers Peaches.
Okay. Why should
My
I
dad
hire
says
you?
that it's unlikely that we'll be called into the fighting today, as the enemy forces aren't really known for their air support. But I'm still really scared. I ride Peaches for fun. I'm no combat specialist. But I am here, ready to be counted if the Sprawl needs me. Or, more accurately, if the Sprawl needs Peaches.
Are you sure that you're actually prepared to go into battle?
Yeah.
I know I'm nowhere near as good a rider as my dad, and I feel like I'm missing something.
Okay.
Oh well, I'm here and ready to go.
Hold on. I'm gonna go back. I want to know more. Yes, go back. I want to interview her more.
Or, more accurately,
All right.
if the Sprawl needs Peaches.
Right here's where I'm gonna doubt.
Are you sure that you're actually prepared to go into battle?
I know I'm nowhere near as good a rider as my dad, and I feel like I'm missing something.
Okay.
Oh well, I'm here and ready to go.
Okay.
I'm
And
just filling in for my dad today. This is his job, Primaris Dragon Rider. But today he says that I have to work his shift while he places a bet on the Goblin Ball match down at the pub.
your dad sounds like an idiot. He sounds like my dad.
That's exactly what happened to me. My dad wanted me to fill in for him while he placed a bet on the Goblin Ball match down at the pub.
Is there even going to be a Goblin Ball match today? My dad said it was up to forces beyond our control.
It was up to me, and no, there's not going to be a Goblin Ball match today because of what I did earlier.
Good.
Whoa, your job is so cool.
Thanks. You know what? She reminds me of me. I feel like she can make it through. This might be a really stupid move.
All right, kid. I think you'll be a welcome addition to the Sprawl's forces.
Really?
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's something about your character, your moxie, your...
You have a dragon, that's pretty cool.
intimidating dragon.
That I control with my little tin whistle.
Nice.
Have fun in the war.
Good luck. I just needed to ask her more questions.
Attention! Second Lieutenant Wilbur Caboose Orville, reporting for duty.
Okay, I see
Are you talking
your
to
airplane.
me?
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. I have come from the training grounds at the GLA with the finest triplane that Goblin Engineering has to offer, and I am reporting for duty to join Her Majesty's Royal Air Force.
Okay, tell me about your plane.
Is that your plane?
Yes, ma'am, indeed it is. A SUP with gobbo of primo make and model. As I said, the finest that Goblin Engineering has to offer. Would you like to know her name?
Sure, why not?
Sure. What's her name?
I call her the Green Baron.
Perfect.
Huh.
Sure,
I don't
why
know
not?
much about planes, but I know what I like, and I like it.
Ha ha, bully.
What? Alright, let's check the airplane.
Ah yes, that is the finishing touch. Julian down at the GLA equipped the plane with it this morning. I don't think he was an engineer, just an enthusiastic volunteer. She's a large bomb we call the Inside the Park Home Run.
Okay.
It looks really heavy. How does the plane fly with that?
Well, I haven't tried flying with it yet, just taxiing along the runway at a sensible speed. But there's plenty of space for it to roll around back there, with all those loose tanks of fuel and barrels of gunpowder.
This is a terrible idea. I'm gonna confiscate it.
Well, there's no way I'm letting you in with this. I wouldn't want you to roller through the streets with this Inside the Park home run in case you end up inside the park and, you know, kablooey.
Yeah. Okay, keep talking
I've
to
been
me.
flying the Green Baron for years now. Earned my wings under King Oswin himself. That was back when you didn't see a whole lot of goblins in the air. I spent a ton on human-colored makeup.
Okay.
She's a good plane and true. It's what's inside that counts. Wink.
Well, okay, fine. What's inside?
That's where the Goblin Engineering really gets to shine. I'm not at liberty to say exactly what it is, but rest assured, it will blow those bastards away. Haha.
It's a bomb. You're describing a bomb.
I'm scared that if I let him in, he's gonna blow us up, because he said himself he hasn't flown the plane, like, with the bomb in it. Just drive around in it. So I'm gonna say no.
Sorry,
I could be wrong.
Flyboy, but you're grounded. I'm not gonna draft you today.
Was it because of the bomb?
Yes.
Yes.
That's fair. Julian was pretty drunk when he loaded it onto the plane. All right, Second Lieutenant Wilbur Caboose Orville is going home. Disappointed.
Yeah, he said he hasn't flown the plane with the bomb in it. So I don't know if he's gonna crash the plane with the bomb in it to like our own team. I feel like that's what would happen. That's just what I picture in my mind. Oh, okay. What is it?
Go
Did
for
I do
Lil.
Lil, Chuck here. I need you to get your butt down to the Goblin Liberation Army headquarters as soon as you can.
good? Okay.
What's up, Chuck?
My wife, the princess, queen, still not used to that. She has me deploying various non-human agents, groups, and creatures to help with the war effort. And we've discovered a mole.
Oh no.
Like a mole. Not like a mole person. Well, I guess
Oh,
it
I
could
see.
be a mole person. We're really not sure at this point.
Okay, I thought you were talking about a traitor.
Can you come down to the GLA headquarters and help me sort this out?
Of course.
I'll be there as soon as I'm done my shift.
Okay.
Thanks, Lil. I'm sure you can help us identify the traitor in our midst.
Yeah, I'll help you identify the traitor.
Yep, sounds like something I'd be expected to do.
All right, any more people? That's it? Sweet. Awesome, I'm doing so good.
Lil, thanks for coming. Are you ready to help us whack-a-mole?
Yep.
What's the scoop so far?
That's why I'm here.
Yesterday, we captured an enemy spy who confessed that they were meeting with their informant, who is part of the GLA.
Okay.
But before we could get a name out of them, the spy chomped down on a poisoned tooth. We've gathered 6 suspects. One of them is definitely the traitor, but so far they're all sticking to their stories.
Okay. Truth spray?
Couldn't you just get a mage to put a spell on them? Or better yet, I could go get some truth spray from the shed and be done with this in a flash.
Good thinking. But the guilty party could have built up a tolerance to truth sprays, or be in
That
league
is
with
true.
a corrupted wizard from the guild. Your deduction skills are the only method we can truly trust. Think you can help us out?
Let's do this.
Well, I have done this once before, but it was a low-stakes situation with my little friends. I guess I'll see what I can figure out.
Okay, I need to pay attention.
You can interact with each of them twice. They'll just repeat their stories after that. See if you can detect any inconsistencies about their whereabouts last night, and catch them at a lie.
Okay. Okay, oh, there's a bunch of them.
Last night, I was here with Chuck organizing flyers for the war rally. You can ask him yourself, but if you're looking for a mole, look to my left. They're literally a mole. What more could you ask for?
Let me talk to you.
Listen, I know everyone's gonna think it was me because I'm a literal mole. But last night I was at a bar in Little Ogre Town watching the Goblin Ball game, I swear. I never miss a game, even when they're out of town like they were last night. I honestly have no idea who the traitor is, but all I know is that it's not me. Ask anyone who works at the bar in Little Ogre Town. They'll remember me. I'm a really bad tipper.
Chuck will vouch for me. I was here. I've got Brawler Seasons tickets, so some nights I'm at the arena, but last night they were playing out of town.
I was at a friend's house. A friend who was out of town. I was at their house while they were out of town. They asked me to water their plants while they were out of town. It's the truth.
Keep talking.
It was... All right, fine, you caught me. I didn't go to a friend's house to water their plants. I was out on a date with a human I met last week.
Okay.
Guess I still feel weird talking about it, but the date went great.
But you lied already.
I know where I was last night. I was at the big game happening downtown, but I'm more concerned about the big guy to my right. Have you ever met a troll you liked or even trusted? Something seems fishy about his story, if you ask me.
Yeah, he is a little he did change the story.
I told you, I was at the Goblin Ball Arena last night. I live around the corner from the stadium, so after the match I went straight home, no funny business.
I
I'd
thought the
ask that
Goblin Ball
elf.
thing was
Hard to
canceled.
trust those uptight, pointy-eared snobs.
I was quietly meditating in my chambers last eve. The degrading acts of skulking in shadows you're picturing are obviously more in line with a creature half the honor of an elf. Someone like a halfling, perhaps?
They're literally just shitting
They're
on each
half
other.
the size, therefore they're half as trustworthy. Stop wasting everyone's time, and accuse that suspicious-looking halfling already.
Last night I was attending my sister-in-law's cousin's nephew's birthday party. It was quiet down by the Goblin Bowl arena, with it being an away game and all, so I didn't see anyone on my way home. I don't know why anyone would suspect me. I have a leftover apple tart in my freezer to prove it. Fine, I'll confess. I don't actually have any leftover apple tart in my freezer because I ate it on the way home. My sister-in-law's cousin's nephew's mother is a professional cook and I couldn't resist. You should lock her up for the crime of making irresistible desserts.
Okay.
So, Lil, who is it? Who is the traitor?
I don't freaking know. Not yet.
I'm not sure. Give me a sec.
The game didn't occur.
Listen, I know everyone's gonna think it was me because I'm a literal mole. But last night I was at a bar in Little Ogre Town watching the Goblin Ball game, I swear.
Okay, I believe him. Because he was at a bar. And they went to an away game.
I never miss a game, even when they're out of town like they were last night.
He's telling the truth. Okay. Let me talk to you
Chuck
again.
will vouch for me. I was here. I've got Brawler Seasons tickets, so some nights I'm at the arena, but last night they were playing out of town.
That is true. Okay. So these two are cleared. Alright, let me get...
I know where I was last night. I was at the big game happening downtown, but I'm more concerned about the big guy to my right.
I think it might be him.
With it being an away game and all, so I didn't see anyone on my way home.
It was an away game. He's lying. Okay.
I'd ask that elf. Hard to trust those uptight, pointy-eared snobs.
Because it was an away game.
So, Lil,
I know who
who
it
is it? Who is the traitor?
I think it was...
I think it was him. Yes.
the Cyclops.
What? Why me?
Because you claimed you went to the Goblin Ball match last night, but the Brawlers played an away game. You're clearly lying.
Yep.
Very clever, little girl, but it's no matter. You and your kingdom will burn, and out of the ashes a new glorious nation shall be born.
Take them away, Carl.
Yep. It took me a minute.
Good work, Lil. We couldn't have done it without you. We'll make sure they're properly punished for their crimes.
Oh, just one more thing before I go.
Yes?
I got nothing. I just always wanted to say that.
Okay. I'm gonna do the truth spray. Oh, it went up, huh? There you go. Alright. Gonna go to bed now.
Oh, hi, Lil. Back home after a long day's work?
Yep.
You know it.
It went
What a
well.
laugh. You, a working stiff.
It's a riot. Hey, Arda, you got a pen and paper? I want to send my dad another letter.
Oh, sure. Here you go.
Don't distract him.
This time, I really want to cheer Dad up. What kind of joke should I tell him?
Write a good joke. I feel like, you're too young to be a perverted. Especially, like, making a joke now, I don't know. We'll write a letter that includes a really, really good joke. Are you sure? Yes. I don't want to distract my dad.
That should put a smile on his face. Thanks, Arda. Can you send it for me?
My pleasure. I know how much your dad loves to hear from you.
That's nice. Hey, it's my favorite wizard. Oh, so you did go on a date. Good for you.
The Mages Guild is gathering in
Hey.
the Sprawl to discuss our place in the war efforts. Been a long time since we've all been summoned together like this.
Who summoned you?
The High Council of the Mages Guild summoned their membership by sending a glowing green light into the sky. A sort of signal that tells us we're all needed.
I get
He
it.
said
the
that.
mage signal. Good thing you were looking up.
You're telling me?
Yes, I'm gonna keep
The
hearing
reason I founded
stuff.
the Mages Guild was so that we wouldn't have to all gather together this way. It was a set of guiding principles that all mages would adhere to. So if you knew a mage, you knew what to expect. Kept people from fearing us.
Yeah, you already told me this.
That sounds to me like a good thing. A set of governing rules to make sure people feel safe? Am I wrong?
I don't think you are, but darker forces in the guild sure do. They think the rules are too strict. They want to use magic to control people, and eventually, the whole kingdom.
You should be in charge.
If we don't stop him, there could be a rift in the guild itself with mages on both sides. It's getting pretty hairy.
I believe in you.
Thanks for the chat.
Anytime, little buddy.
Hey there.
Oh, this is so weird, being out with you. Anybody could see.
Oh, come on. Don't be like that.
Aw, honey. It's what's on the inside that matters. I'm not embarrassed to be seen with you.
Embarrassed to be seen with me? I'm worried someone's going to see me with a human and tell my mother.
Don't be a pussy.
Oh, brother.
Him
Yeah.
too.
Oh, come on. You're being a wimp.
I think I've done everything I need to do, but are you sure you're ready to hit the hay?
No, hold on. I have one thing to say. If you enjoyed my video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.